the people around us, like their used socks that, just get tossed over. This is actually something I was talking with Nick. So Nick and I are roommates at CCYA, and we were talking about this, right? Like, I'm really grateful for having Nick in my life, and I make sure to let him know. And one of the things that really caused me to have wonder was, he talks about me having homeless clients, right? But we were driving in a car once, and Nick was just like, he's just being himself, right? He rolls down the window, and he's like this homeless person, who's asking for money, right? Like, that's typically what they do. Like, genuine encounter with Nick. And from then I was like, I'm just convinced. I'm like, he's got a charism for the homeless. Like, that was a real encounter. I deal with people for a living, so to see that was incredible. And speaking of awe and wonder, so I just went to Tony Robbins' Unleash the Power Within, and completely awe-inspiring. And through it, I end up like calling Nick, or I think I texted him like, Nick, you need to do real estate. Like, like you need to do this. So, because like think of it, like we have these unique gifts and talents that like are written on us. They're written on our hearts. And like, we're comfortable with what we do have, right? But then it's like what I was saying earlier is like, taking that next step, right? What is the next best thing I can do? Like, I am regulated. I do have a place to live. I am okay. My immediate needs are taken care of, right? So, what extent are my immediate needs becoming a pacifier, right? Versus like taking that to that next step, right? And then being able to see, like, hey, like, I'm uncomfortable, but what is the healthy way that I can go and regulate myself as I do this? And when you look at virtue, the life of virtue, you have the virtue of magnanimity, which magnan, right, which would be large, and then anonymity, I apologize, that means soul, right, to be a large soul. So to do something great would be to expand yourself, right, for the sake of others, right, to go outside of the safety of where the crowd is, right? So we talk about social influence. Everybody around us, they have what their rituals, their norms, what they're used to, and then they have things that deviate from it, right? Are you willing to deviate from the masses, which is intrinsically good, right? You need to co-regulate. You can do that in a healthy way. Are we able to deviate to some degree from that in light of it, right? It's like a platform of privilege that we can take that. We could take, hey, I'm comfortable now. Now what can I do, right? To take that to the next level, to be able to do something even greater, right? To get out of the fray and to be uncomfortable, right? And then the question is, like, why would anyone do that?